Hello, my dear listeners. My name is Kishore Ganesh, and in this episode of the Vocal About Visuals podcast, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on Marvel's brand new animated show, Hit Monkey, streaming right now on Disney Plus Hotstar in India and Hulu in the US. I'm in no way an expert when it comes to the Marvel universe of characters, but I think I can confidently say that Hit Monkey is one of Marvel's most far out, wacky, and violent characters. Not to mention one of its more A-rated, or for the international audience, R-rated characters. Hit Monkey is exactly that, a monkey, specifically a Japanese macaque, who is a hitman, or a hit monkey. You get it? He's haunted by the ghost of an actual hitman, Bryce Fowler, and the show is a buddy action dramedy featuring the adventures of these two characters. I binge-watched this 10-episode miniseries the same day in 3 hours, if I'm not wrong. It was that good. Gripping story, great emotional beats, extremely well-written character arcs, tons of entertaining violence and gore, all of it combined to make this an epic show. Bryce's character especially is extremely complex, and the character inhabits a place that is dark grey. He is a fast-talking hitman with very little to no moral compass. He in fact kicks off the series by assassinating a legit good guy with absolutely no remorse. This is followed by him murdering a cop, although this is not shown on screen. So my personal theory is that maybe there is more to this than meets the eye, or it would probably be too controversial for an animated show to show a cop getting shredded by bullets by a lead character. And by the way, this cop is one of the very best humans in the series, so you're not exactly following a hero around in the show, at least at the beginning. But the show's writing is at such a stellar level that despite Bryce's villainous actions, you also feel sorry for the guy. This character cannot find happiness or companionship. He is desperate for any kind of human connection, and in the world that he inhabits, humanity, decency, kindness, and friendship are scarce commodities. Fate has dealt him an awful hand, so you understand why he is the way he is. But by no means does it try to justify his crimes. He's a guy who has made terrible choices in his life, due to which he literally gets killed, and it is post his death that he gets a shot at redemption. Now, if that is not character development, I don't know what is. Superb writing. Hit Monkey has a similar life story, but he's not as much an anti-hero as Bryce is. Sure, he murders people, but his sin is that he's driven by anger and a need for vengeance. So he's more of a hero who just ruthlessly kills, but he only kills other killers, and that's his code. In the midst of all this violence, this show also has many moments of tenderness and kindness, and of course, a ton of comedy. I would describe the tone of Hit Monkey as very similar to that of Deadpool. Bryce, voiced excellently by Ted Lasso himself, Mr. Jason Sudeikis, just comes at you with joke after joke after joke. The writing of the show intercuts the violence and tragedy with high-quality comedy, and it is a treat for the audience. And finally, coming to both the animation and the voice acting, both are stellar, making Hit Monkey an absolute must-watch if you are a fan of a Deadpool kind of universe. Let me conclude by saying this. If Moon Knight is half as good as Hit Monkey, Marvel has a hit on its hands. Once again, my name is Kishore Ganesh. This is the Vocal About Visuals podcast, and thank you, my dear listeners, for your time and for listening.